This is Mary of Alaska Stories.
And this is Mike. In this edition, we're looking at the Independence Mine story, Hard Rock Gold in Alaska. Located high in the Talkeetna Mountains, just 68 miles north of Anchorage, Alaska, is the Independence Mine State Historical Park. The park is filled with spectacular scenery, mountain vistas, and a fascinating history. In 1896, gold was first discovered in Willow Creek, located in the Talkeetna Mountains. In 1904, Robert Lee Hatcher staked a hard rock gold claim in some quartz gold ledges high in the Talkeetna Mountains.
Hard Rock Cafe, no. Hard Rock Mining, yes. Lode, which rhymes with road, is gold, or hard rock, that is found in bedrock or in a mineral vein. Miners had to dig tunnels, crush the rock, and hope to recover the gold.
To even get to the gold in the Talkeetna Mountains, a pass, now called Hatcher Pass, was used. Robert Hatcher used the pass and called the place where he found gold the Independence Mine. Other miners followed, and some of their mines were the Lucky Shot, the Mabel, and the Skyscraper, just to name a few. At one point, Hatcher sold 1/4 of his claim to a local Knik, Alaska merchant named Orville George Herning. The price was a paltry $1,500 in cash and the rest in grub.
Later on, the Independence Mine became the second most productive hard mine in Alaska. The most productive was the Alaska Juneau, or the AJ mine, which was also one of the largest in the world. The AJ mine was located in what is now downtown Juneau, Alaska, near Gold Creek. Part of the town of Juneau sits on waste rock from the mine. At the peak of its operation, the Independence Mine had over 200 employees. There were 16 buildings connected by wooden tunnels. From 1934 to 1951, the Independence Mine operation included 12 miles of tunnels that yielded almost 18 million in gold. From 1960 into the 1970s, the Independence Mine ski resort was in operation. Mike, do you remember skiing at the mine?
I sure do, Mary, and it was quite an adventure. In the 1960s, the drive up Hatcher Pass to the ski resort was scary. The road was steep and barely wide enough for 2 lanes, and the snow was very deep. The ski resort used a former Independence Mine bunkhouse as the lodge and dining room. Rooms for overnight stays were located upstairs. I went there with Julian Mall and his wife Catherine. Julian had started the Double Muskie Inn, located in Girdwood, Alaska, and he loved to ski. Julian also took along his accordion, and that night he entertained everyone in the lodge. The next morning, I got up early, enjoyed a great breakfast in the lodge, and then spent the day skiing. A rope tow took us to the top of the hill, where the view was incredible. At one point, when I got to the top of the hill, I looked up and saw a remarkable sight. There was a metal cable strung between 2 mountain peaks, and a man was suspended from the cable in a big bucket. He was moving slowly from one peak to the other. I think he was a miner, still working his claim. Wow! I also saw the United States Army biathlon team using the Independence Mine area as a training ground for cross-country skiing.
Robert Lee Hatcher went on to make other major Alaska strikes in the Willow Creek District and on the Kenai Peninsula.
That's right, Mary. He was also known to travel on horseback or on foot with his dog Blue as he went about what he loved, searching for his next lode strike. During World War II, gold mines were closing because the United States had reclassified gold mines as non-essential to the war effort. Today, you can visit the Independence Mine State Historical Park and take a look at the remaining buildings of what was once a working gold mine. It's a beautiful area of Alaska and well worth the visit. Imagine how hard it must have been to haul all that lumber and equipment up Hatcher Pass when they were first developing those gold mines. Until next time, Mike and Mary, Alaska Stories.